My animal is the Cuban giant anoles, sometimes called night anoles. Night anoles are native to Cuba, but can be found in South Florida. Night anoles occupy the higher levels of large trees, usually found on branches near the canopy. Night anoles will come down from the canopy to lay eggs and feed. Night anoles are mostly solitary creatures, with one male and a few females living on each individual tree. Like other anoles, night anoles view the world through purely visual senses. Night anoles use visual displays of a throat fan, known as a dewlap, to establish dominance hierarchies and attract potential mates. Night anoles can also use an inflatable crest on the back of their neck to ward off predators. Night anoles are diurnal creatures that are shade-dwelling. Night anoles exhibit a positive phototaxis in the morning and the early evening, where they will seek out light to bask. During the hottest parts of the day, night anoles will exhibit a negative phototaxis, avoiding the hot sunlight. If the planet were to cool by 5 degrees Celsius, night anole species would likely go extinct. Night anoles evolved in warm places that don't know temperatures much below 60 degrees Fahrenheit. As ectotherms, night anoles conform to the temperature of their environment. With such a great decrease in the temperature of the Earth, night anoles would not be able to metabolize and ultimately would be wiped out. There are many different species and subspecies of night anoles native to mainland Cuba and some of its surrounding islands. They are known as the Anolis equestris complex. In the currently playing video, you can see a female of Anolis smallwoodi from eastern Cuba. A behavioral scientific question that could be asked about night anoles is, do neonate night anoles display their dewlaps as much as adult night anoles do? My hypothesis about this question would be that adult night anoles display their dewlap more than neonate night anoles do. This question would be classified as a developmental question by Tinbergen's 4 questions definitions. My ethogram would contain 2 different sections, one for adult night anole and one for neonate night anole. The behaviors on my ethogram would be displaying dewlap, which is when the throat fan is fully extended by the animal, perched horizontally, perched vertically, and head bob, which is the nodding up and down of the head while the body remains immobile. I would use scan sampling in my observations, as they are a comparison between 2 animals. To improve my observations, I would observe these behaviors across multiple species of night anoles, creating an ethogram for each species.